It's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Gilmore in at the center filling out the nook. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Now here's James. Shoots over Pippen, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game, and he makes the first.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
Rose against Hardaway.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
On defense, Miami. Here's Jordan, and he banks in the lane.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
Pippen against James. Rodman grabs the miss.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, I caught up with the head coach for the Heat. He said, hey, look, this is all about rebounding tonight. He said coming out ahead on the glass is something we have to do. If we let them beat us on the glass, it's going to be an uphill fight tonight. Kevin, they've got their work cut out for them. Back to you.
Great, David. Thank you.
You're already doing that
Listen,
shit.
he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
Chicago making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And
block.
it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defensive Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Now here's Wade. Here's O'Neal.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
Rose finds Jordan. His three-pointers off the mark. On offense here at the Heat. Wade outside. On the wing, James. Rebounded by Rodman.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Rose dishes to Jordan. No good on the three. And so James will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Here's Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Chill out,
Yeah, I tell you what, guys, I
trying
think
to go
that's the best part
tic-tac.
of James's game. And he's
Trying
got
to
a
go
lot of
tic-tac
good parts,
inside
but
of
his
his day.
vision is otherworldly.
Chill out.
Shot from
Fuck,
16.
man. It's not what I wanted.
In Chicago. No good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in
God
the first
damn.
quarter. It's good from long range.
Giving away
James
too
has
much
got
shit.
5.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Here's Rose. Butler on the way. Sinks the triple. Butler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Shrugging off the defense with relative ease. Butler doesn't allow them to get into his head or body for that matter. Razor sharp focus and concentration.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. No problem.
He didn't have that in his fucking
Hardaway's
game.
got his second basket of the game.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Here's Rodman. Right side, Jordan. over Wade, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Wade passes to Dragic. Inside. Rocket 6. Here's Cycling. They get the rebound. Haslett. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Love. Armstrong dishes to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And I love watching Jimmy Butler play. This guy is just fun to watch. I mean, he's a tremendous dunker, strong physical body, and he knows how to throw it down.
Now here's Wade. No points in the game yet for him. Knocked loose.
Get
But
the
they
fuck
recover it.
out of here.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Right side, Butler. Score it.
Jimmy.
Straight basket in 3 tries.
It's clear that Butler feels confident shooting down low. I mean, he's got the strength and touch to dominate in there.
Rice passes to Cycling. Jordan against Wade. Jordan's shot is off. Miami trailing. To the middle. Here's Haslam. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Gilmore. Feeds it to Jordan. Here is Love. And the foul on Dwayne Wade.
Shooting,
That'll
right?
be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Smith checked in for Miami. 5 to shoot. From the left block, here's Armstrong. Can't hit that one. Dragic with some nice D. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Dang.
And you love the effort, just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
And Miami making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Grant's checked in. Here's Dang.
Nigga, go up the right way.
Rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by
Giving away
Dragic.
fucking points.
Whiteside's got his first 2 points.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg. Trey.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so
man,
far.
fuck them niggas.
Heat lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this
That we're
one?
only down 1.
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive, and they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the boards.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls.
That was an ugly ass pull.
Grant. That's BJ Armstrong. Then there's Noah. And Sloan in at the shooting guard. Dragic against Grant. Dragic kicks to Brown. The kick out to Dragic. Brown trying to free himself up. No good from Dragic. Chicago trailing here. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Grant's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls. Dragic dishes to Rice. Back to Dragic. Pass to Whiteside. And that one.
That was too nice of a pass for that
He
stupid
lead by
motherfucker not to
1.
fuck up.
This tug of war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Sloan, covered by Smith.
Okay, keep backing him down.
Sloan,
Jerry
shot
Sloan
is
got
off.
fouled.
Good
Man.
interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Armstrong against Dragic. And the pass to Rice. Over Noah. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Whiteside's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5
They cheating.
have come on the
They trying
interior.
to.
This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Alright, so let's be smart about this. Let's go too slow.
James outside.
We've got height.
Brown trying to free himself up, and James gets it to go. LeBron's got 7 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pippen,
Nigga,
Noah,
nobody came to
The
help.
game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the
Down
glass
5.
can make up for a lot of other
Chill out. We
weaknesses.
trying to play the game.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Rose. That shot missing. Good D by Hardaway. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Pippen, and Pippen slams it in.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Hardaway kicks the jumpers. Passes it to Morning. Good ball movement here by Miami. Rose with the block. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Shaq's checked in for P.J. Brown. Chicago making a switch here. Well, Heat leading by 3. Back to James. To the inside. Too long in the paint. And he's hit with a
Defensive?
3-second
Get the fuck out of
violation.
here.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown
I was
for
sitting
the
right
Heat.
there chilling with my man.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Poked away. Hardaway with the steal.
The fuck did Hardaway become the glove?
1:49 left in the first half of the game. Here's LeBron. Lays it up.
Oh, hell no. These niggas
James has
cheating.
got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, my God.
Have a nice
This
little run
nigga
here.
is fucking
Chicago
cheating.
calls timeout.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah,
Chill out. Let's
recalibration
just go back.
time with the
We
timeout.
down by 8.
And
Nothing
Miami
wrong
making a
going
change
down.
here. Wade's checked in.
At least we got to be
Bulls trail by
back by
8.
6.
Rose passes to Pippen. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist
Down
that time.
6.
Pippen's got his second
Let's
basket.
keep this.
And that's the role they want for Rose.
Just chill
Getting
until Jordan
guys
comes back.
going through his passing, especially when he can
Chill.
find them in rhythm.
Chill. We'll get it down.
James looking it over. Wade trying to get open his shot. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Chicago. On defense, Miami. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An opposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Jordan, he's checked in for Pippen. And so here is Chicago. Right side, Jordan. Over LeBron. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 8.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Pass to Wade. Kicks it to LeBron. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Gilmore.
Damn, artist.
He grabs the miss.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 for that department.
LeBron shot is off.
Highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention. Love that aggressive mentality, constantly looking to put the ball in the basket.
Wade outside.
Jordan is an aggressive
Down
defender.
3, that's not
Getting
bad.
into his man.
And
That's
some good
not
action in
bad.
the first 2 quarters as we
Dude,
reach
you're not
halftime.
as fuck.
Beat out from
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Homo, no homo, pause. We was getting our ass whooped.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the
Fuck
halftime
these
show.
niggas got to say
It was a
fucking
closely contested first quarter for Miami. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. Kenny, let's start with you. What you? That's all for
We
now.
get some rebounds, we be straight.
We return now to Miami, where you can see all the action happening on Ocean Drive, right on the beachfront. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's been a clinic out there by James.
And through the first 2 periods,
Slow this
it
nigga
seemed he
down.
got to the paint whenever he
Yeah,
wanted
right.
to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Shaquille O'Neal is out there at the
Fuck.
moment. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Wade in at 2 guard. It's the group on the floor for Miami. The pass to Rodman. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. He's off on that one. And it's
Do I
Miami
got a
the other
fucking
way.
foul? Or do I got to buy those?
The Heat leading by 5. Hardaway kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Wade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And Wade continues to fool defenders with that pump fake. The D can't afford to bite on it.
Both free throws good from Wade.
7 points.
Rose with the ball. Tipped away. Hardaway with the steal.
This nigga Hardaway's like the
All right,
glove.
let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you.
Rowe's always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Rose.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 5-point game. He kicks it to O'Neal. The dish now to Wade. Pass to Morning. Shot clock at 5. Over Rodman. That one a little long. Bulls trail by 5. And 3 from Jordan. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Jordan's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Hardaway finds Wade. To the inside. It's stolen by Rodman. In transition, here come the Bulls. And Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Outside Hardaway. There's the 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Rose dishes to Rodman. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Back to Rose. Bulls moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. A second chance effort. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Jordan.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Hardaway against Rose. James. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Who the
Chicago
fuck is
calls
guarding
timeout.
LeBron?
Several teams changing it up here. Bulls trail by 3. It's Pippen on the way. And there it is for him.
Taller.
Pippen's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Right, it's the pass to O'Neal. Noah with the block. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. It's checked in for Miami. Now here's Jones. Here's O'Neal. No good there. Great defense that time from Noah. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Pippen for the lead. Rodman dishes to Pippen. Rodman passes to Pippen, and they take the lead. 10 points for him.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Smith pitched to Rice. And here's Haslem. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Great defense that time from Noah.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Sloan in the corner. Pass to Rodman. It's Pippen on the way. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Miami trailing.
Good deep. Good stop. Good stop.
Some changes for Chicago. Luol Deng is checked in for Rodman. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Butler in for Armstrong. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Whiteside's checked in for Udonis Haslem. They get a hand on it. Here's Smith. Second chance shot. Whiteside.
You can't shoot free
Guys,
throws
you
really
gotta give
good.
much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Chicago. They're on a 10-2 run here. Shots good by Butler. And now a 3-point Chicago lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Good foul. No, that's a bad foul. That's a bad foul. That's a bad foul.
Missed 2 free
Fuck.
throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
It's a horrible
Appreciate
fucking
the skill
foul.
set of Eddie Jones. I mean, this guy does a little bit of everything. He's an effective guard who doesn't shy away from taking shots.
Chicago making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Butler. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. Reminds me of my days doing work down there. When you have this kind of positioning, scoring is simple.
Smith kicks to Whiteside. The feed to Jones. And skimmed in by Jones.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
That's Miami's ball. It's stolen by Dang. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. In Chicago, they finish off the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And do not go away.
Shaq punched that shit.
And let's take now this moment
We
to
about to
bring
take this
up our
dub,
State
though.
Farm assist.
We about to take
of the
this
game.
dub, though.
And
Give me that assist.
The big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this
About to
ability.
get that dub,
Oh,
though.
that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Got that
So when we
dub.
look at the Bulls. We've got Dang. He's out there with Kukoc. Jimmy Butler is out there with Grant. And Sloan in at the 1. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kicks it to Butler. 20 feet out.
Can I get my foul?
Get in, but
Can I get my foul?
the Heat trail by 3.
I just wonder if I can get my foul.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Basket counts.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Here's Butler. Another shot.
We out here working.
Uses the glass.
We out here working. Patting our
He's
stats.
got the lead up to 3 out for the Bulls.
Patting our stats.
Straight high percentage
Working.
look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
They grabbed their own miss. So it's Chicago now. Dang dishes to Kukoc. Sinks the 3-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
How about the shot selection of Tony Kukoc, a threat to sink the 3-ball? You got to chase him off of that line.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them it's time for you to fight to get this lead. Let's bring this one home. Guys, we'll see if they have what it takes to get it done. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, I like that they
Plum.
haven't lost their aggressiveness here.
Ronnie
in the
Cycli.
second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And they call Cycli the spin doctor because of all his fancy footwork on that low block. I've seen Ronnie lead more than a few guys grabbing at air when he pulls off one of those post moves.
Love wide open. He fires offline with his 3. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 4. And it's Wade in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. The Heat rebound.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
Love finds Jordan.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul ball.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Chicago?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing
6 points up.
since the beginning of this game is score
No
points
relaxing.
off turnovers and in bunches.
O'Neal's check in for Miami. Love against LeBron.
Great defense. That's great. I don't give a fuck.
And the shot
That's
is
still
good.
great
The Chicago
defense.
lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Hardaway.
Great players like LeBron draw so much attention defensively, really opens up the passing lanes for him.
He gets it in there.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, stolen by Rose. The shot by Butler, nobody around.
Fuck, man.
Target from three-point range.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Damn, man.
Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
He had one in the
3
first
points
as well.
up. 3 points
He
up.
could be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Chicago calls timeout.
The key is to play like you 3 points down. Really tense.
Let's present our Jordan player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Rodman is checked in for the Bulls. Pippen comes in for Butler. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Get off me, little
That one
nigga.
falls. 8 points for Rose.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Wade has the open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
He is just so
Okay.
clutch, saving his
You wanna go?
best
Let's go, let's
when
go at
the
it, nigga.
pressure is at its highest.
Rose passes to Rodman. The kick out to Rose. Back to Rodman. Tries to keep it alive. Here's
Got him.
Jordan.
Oh, shit. Follow your nigga, dog.
Now Hardaway. Down low. O'Neal. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A drive by Jordan.
Good
And
shit.
he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Watching Jordan take it to the rim, I love it, man. Looking determined to at least force the defense to foul.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Hardaway against Rose. Wade picks to O'Neal, and out of bounds as Chicago gains
I
possession.
mean, if he didn't
Huge
travel.
turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Jordan. A beautiful reverse layup. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Got a piece of it. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. .115 left in the fourth. James kicks to Wade. And it's blocked.
Respect the reach of Gilmore because it's extensive. Makes blocking shots look really easy.
Rodman shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's all.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. The dynamite two-guard who was also
You know who to go to.
Suns performer.
You know who to go
Just
to.
a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Jeffrey Jordan.
Jordan pitched to Rodman.
Oh, no, nigga, no, no.
And the 3 off target.
This nigga,
And so
what the fuck you
here's
doing
Miami.
out there?
No,
Damn.
here James as he lets it
What
go.
the fuck are you doing out there, nigga?
Sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with the bomb.
As an
Oh,
opportunity
this nigga
rush
pulled a
in this
jump
possession.
shot.
Not with the
This nigga pulled the jump shot. Oh, my
And the Heat
God.
call time here.
Oh, that was an easy dunk.
By 1.
That was a
We've
fast
got
break
22
dunk.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Oh, my
And really
God.
no need to
I
rush.
can't
Still
believe
plenty
this
of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got to play the
I can't believe
used to get a quality shot, this is the time to run.
God
No
damn,
matter
man. I
how
can't
late
believe
it's
this nigga
time
just
touch
did
like
that to me. Derrick Rose, man, you supposed to dunk that. You're supposed to savage dunk. niggas want to. Yo, what the fuck? Now I gotta work for this shit. You owe me, nigga.
Got a piece of it.
Fuck,
Stolen by
man.
Wade. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's all.
Smart foul. You gotta try to seal the game.
Good. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. That last free throw was good. Their only choice now is to go for the three to top.
Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Brick.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Brick.
Hardaway has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime dropping ability.
To the inside.
This nigga Dennis Rodman. This nigga Dennis Rodman missed the fucking dunk. Oh my god.
Good on the first.
Yo,
and they
this
give them
game
a 4-point
fucking
cushion.
cheated me. Oh
So he
my
gets them both,
god.
and it's a
This
5-point
shit is
game.
He was so
ridiculous.
calm, composed. Love how he took his time and drained the important free throws. Big time stuff there.
A nice shot by
Oh
Jordan.
my
Nobody
god.
more
This
clutch
nigga
than
just
Jordan.
missed.
When the game is on the
fucking
line,
god.
he comes up large for his team.
And the Heat call time here. They lead by 2. 1 second left in the
Can't
fourth quarter of
believe
this
this
one.
nigga just fucking failed me.
And so they choose to
I
intentionally
can't
foul.
believe this nigga failed me. Brick. Yes.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game.
Damn, man.
This is what we live for.
This nigga D Rose lost me the fucking game. This nigga D Rose lost